calling jobbergs! Welcome once again to my channel. This is Sir Job and welcome to Sir Job TV. Para sa lahat po ng mga new explorers tsaka newly discovered pa lang po ang ating channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for you to be updated with my future videos. So for this morning, today is January 16, 2021 and today is Saturday. So welcome still here sa ating daily vlog or ang ating 365 circle project ng aking YouTube channel. So sana po samahan niyo po ako hanggang sa matapos natin ang taon na ito with our project for this particular year. So for this morning, we are still here in the discussion of UCSP-Q1-MELC6. This is the part 3 and this is also the phase 2 because hinati ko po ng dalawa ang video na ito kasi sobrang haba po niya. So mag phase 1 at saka phase 2 po tayo. So yung nilabas ko po kahapon is the phase 1 of the discussion and this video is the phase 2 of the discussion of the kinship, marriage, and the household. Welcome to my video number 62. Types of arranged marriages. Meron pong mga types of arranged marriages. Number 1 is child marriage. Pag sinabi kong child marriage, the parents of a small child arrange a future marriage with another child's parents. The children are betrothed to each other. So, pag sinabi natin child marriage, bata pa lang po sila. So, nagkakaroon na po ng agreement ang kanilang parents na paglaki ng mga anak natin, hopefully sila ang magkakatuluyan. Something like that. So, iyon po ang tinatawag nating child marriage. Okay? So, medyo my future, pinaghahandaan na po nila ang kanilang future kung sino po ang kanilang magiging partner in life through the help of both parents still. So, aside from that, we have also, pangalawa is the exchange marriage. Pag sinabi kong exchange marriage, this form of marriage involves a reciprocal exchange of spouses between two nations, groups, or tribes. So, meaning to say, you are a Filipino, kasi nakasaad dito, spouses or reciprocal exchange of spouses between two nations, groups, or tribes. Like for example, you are a Filipino, nakapangasawa ka ng isang American, vice versa, ganun ang nangyari. So that is exchange marriage. Tribes to tribes, groups to groups, nations to nation. Ganun siya. So another one, number 3 is we have diplomatic marriage. Pag sinabi kong diplomatic marriage, marriages are arranged for political reasons. Pag sinabi natin diplomatic marriage, to cement the alliances between royal families. This is for the purpose, for example, nagkaroon ng grudges. Common ito, sabi nito, let's continue reading. The monarchs of Europe were all related by blood due to frequent diplomatic marriages. Okay, this form of marriage occurs when an arranged marriage has been established between two royal or political families in order to forge political or diplomatic alliances. Like for example, in terms of politics, in the monarchy concept, nagkaroon ng grudges or nagkaroon ng conflict ang family ito. Okay? So, in order for us na ma-close po ang issue, na ma-close po ang conflict, na ma-end up po ang sigalot na yan, so the only thing that we can do or that they have to perform is to have diplomatic marriage. Okay? In order para magkaroon ng connection again or para ma-chain again ang relationship ng both families. Do you get the point? That is diplomatic marriage. Highlight natin, pag sinabing diplomatic marriage, marriages are arranged for political reasons to cement alliances between royal families. Number 4, under types of arranged marriages, we have the modern arranged marriage. The parents chose several possible mates for the child, sometimes with the help of child who may indicate which photos he or she likes. For example, the parents will then arrange a meeting with the family of the prospective mate. and the two children will often have a short, unsupervised meeting, such as an hour-long walk around the neighborhood. The child then chooses who they wish to marry, if anyone. Although parents may exert varying degrees of pressure on the child to make a certain choice. So dito po, pag sinabi natin modern arranged marriage, meron pong choices ang isang tao. Okay, whether it's a boy or a girl, depending on the culture, but usually here in the Philippines, babae naman po talaga ang namimili. So siya po yung ipapakita yung mga photos, and then right after that one, nakapili siya ng isa or dalawa, bibigyan sila ng opportunity na tinatawag ditong mga unsupervised na mga meetups. Okay? An hour of walking. So after that one, the girl will choose sino sa kanila ang perfect match para sa kanya. So ito yung sinasabi nating modern arranged marriage. But at least, here sa concept na ito, meron na po siyang options. Okay, na pwedeng piliin. So, sa lahat po ng mga nanonood ngayon, ang atin pong sigaw is sana all may pinagpipilian. Ganun po ang concept ng modern arranged marriage. So, let's continue with our discussion. We have here the concept of the post-marital residency or based on residence. Kasi, apart po sa ating title ang household, okay? Pag sinabi nating post-marital residency rules or based on residence, meron po tayong mga concept na dapat maintindihan. The first one is ang tinatawag nating patrilocal residence. Pag sinabi kong patrilocal residence, occurs when the married couple stays with or near the husband's kin or relatives. Meaning to say, pag patrilocal residence, after the wedding, okay, ang family ay nag-decide po sila na tumira sa father's side or sa side po ng lalaki, husband's kin or relatives. So doon po sila tumira sa side ng lalaki, that is patrilocal residence. On the other hand naman po, pag ang lalaki, pag after the wedding po, yung couple is tumira po siya sa side ng babae, that is matrilocal residence. Okay, because by definition, pag sabi natin matrilocal residence, occurs when the married couple stays with or near the wife's kin or relatives. Okay? Again, pag doon ka tumira sa side ng lalaki after the wedding, that is patrilocal residence. Pag doon kayo tumira sa side ng babae after the wedding, that is matrilocal residence. Number 3, we have the concept of bilocal residence. Happens when the couple stays with the husband's kin or wife's kin alternately. Okay, meaning to say, for the month of January, tumira sila sa side ng lalaki. And then for the month of February, lumipat naman sila sa side ng babae. Then the next month, vice versa. Alternately, that is bilocal residence. Meaning to say, they stay both family ng babae at saka ng lalaki. So, pag sinabi naman natin neolocal residence, happens when the couple stays or build a home independently from the husband or wife's kin. Meaning to say, it's either sa babae or sa lalaki, pero after the wedding, nagkaroon na sila or they already created their own home or they live independently from their family, kahit saan po dyan sa babae or sa lalaki man aside, that is what we call the neolocal residence. Meaning to say, nag-depart na po siya sa poder ng kaniyang nuclear family because meron na po siyang sarili niyang family right after the wedding. You get the point? Okay. So, the last one, number 5 is we have the avunculocal residence. Occurs when the couple resides with or near the maternal uncle of the groom. Okay? Or ibig sabihin, man's mother's eldest brother. So doon kayo tumira, hindi sa father's side, hindi sa side ng lalaki, hindi sa side ng babae, kundi sa uncle mo. Ang tawag dito is man's mother's eldest brother. Doon kayo tumira or doon kayo nag-create ng bahay or doon kayo nag-stay right after the wedding. That is avunculocal residence. Do you get the point? Hindi sa mother side mo, hindi sa father side mo, kung hindi sa man's mother, eldest brother, doon kayo tumira right after the wedding, that is avunculocal residence. So we have here the concept of compradrazgo. Compradrazgo, literally translated as godparent. Okay, this is common to us. Ninong and ninang. This can be done through the performance of Catholic rituals like baptism, confirmation, and marriage. This compradrazgo becomes the spiritual parents of the child, or as co-parents. The godson or goddaughter is called inaanak. Kinship by ritual. Common ito sa atin. Meron tayong tinatawag na ninong at saka ninang right after the baptism, confirmation, and the marriage. The role po ng mga ninong, ninang, or the godparents natin is to guide us accordingly, to guide us with spiritual support for that particular couple, for example. Okay, na at least they could have to ask an advice from this particular people. So this is part of tinatawag nating kinship by ritual. Aside from our mother at saka our father, we also have ninong and ninang or godparents in the wedding in order for us to seek spiritual support coming from them also. Kasi given na po na ang parents mo, they are supporting you. But aside from that, meron ding ibang tao na magbibigay sa inyo ng support, especially on mga advices when it comes on how to handle a family or how to handle a strong relationship that will last for the last time or for a longer time, something like that. So, ito po ang role ng ating mga godparents. But at some point, as part of the culture of the Filipinos, meron po talaga silang binibigay ng mga gifts, right? It depends upon the occasion. Like for example, nagkaroon ng wedding anniversary ang couple. So, pwedeng magbigay po ng gift itong mga godparents na ito sa kanilang mga inaanak. Something like that. Let's proceed now on the family and the household. The family is considered the basic unit of social organization. This is given to all of us. Pag sinabi kong family, the basic unit of social organization. Pinakamaliit po ito. And dito po nagsisimula ang lahat. It is made up of a group of individuals who are linked together by marriage, by blood relations, or by adoption. Okay? Number one po, pag sinabi nating family, ang number one pong composition ng isang family is tinatawag nating nuclear family. Pag sinabi kong nuclear family, is a type of family that is made up of a married couple, parents, and their biological or adopted parents. I mean, adopted children. Because basically, pag sinabi kong nuclear, binubuo po yan ng mother, father, at saka mga anak. But there are couples na hindi po sila nabiyayaan ng anak. So that is why optional po ito. Pag wala kayo, meron pong other way, pag wala po kayong anak, by means of adoption po. Meaning to say, nag-adopt po kayo, so na-considered po kayo na nuclear family. Again, pag sinabing nuclear, mother, father, at saka mga anak, composition, pinaka-basic po yan as to how we differentiate forms of families at the end of the day. Aside from nuclear family, meron din tayong tinatawag na extended family. Pag sinabi kong extended family, is composed of two or more nuclear families. Two or more nuclear families in the household. Some of the relatives are living with a nuclear family. It is an expanded household composed of 3 or more generations. It may include great-grandparents, grandparents, and parents, the child, and other relatives. Okay? Pwede na nakapag-asawa na po ang lahat ng mga anak niya. So of course, it's either sa kanilang mag-sibling sino ang kukuha ng kanilang mother at saka father kung buhay pa ito. So pinatira sa kanilang bahay. A nuclear family, may mother at saka father, mga anak, andun po ang lolo at saka lola present sa isang bahay. Meron kang relatives na walang bahay, nasunugan, or nagkaroon ng any other mga environmental upheavals na wala silang materhan, pumunta sa bahay mo, tumira, another major part of your family in the nuclear family. So, yan ang tinatawag nating extended family. Meaning to say, there is a nuclear family na may humalong other nuclear family, 2 to 3 nuclear families na humalo sa isang nuclear family, that can be considered as extended family. Do you get the point? Okay. The next one is ang tinatawag nating blended family. Is a type of family where both parents, father and mother, have children from previous marital relationships, but all the members stay in one household to form a new family. This is called a step family, reconstituted family, or a complex family. So ito yung case ng isang family. Pag sinabi kong blended, meaning to say, si lalaki is nagkaroon na ng wife before, pero namatay or naghiwalay, okay, meron siyang anak sa previous niyang wife, nakakita or nag-meet up sila ng isang babaeng ito, na same din po ang case, meron din siyang husband before na naghiwalay or namatay, pero meron din po siyang mga anak. Meaning to say, nung nag-meet up po si girl at saka si boy, meron na po silang mga anak. Okay? And then they created their new form of family. So, yan ay kino-consider natin na blended family. Okay? Nakuha nyo po ang point. Meaning kasi, meron na po silang anak from their previous partners na nagkahiwalay or baka namatay yung kanilang mga partners, at nagbuo sila ng bagong family, that is blended family. So meron din pong tinatawag na conditionally separated family. Is a type of family where a member is separated from the rest of the family due to employment, military service, sickness, or others. So meron din pong mga ganitong cases. Like for example, ang isang husband is an OFW. Belong po siya dito sa conditionally separated. Military service, naka-assign sa ibang location, naka-assign sa ibang lugar sa Pilipinas, that can be considered as conditionally separated family. Or baka meron siyang sakit na nakakahawa sa kanyang family, so that is why na-separate muna siya. Okay, conditionally, kasi hindi siya forever na separation. Right after ng contract niya sa ibang bansa, umuwi si husband sa kanilang family, nabuo sila uli. Conditionally separated family. For a certain purpose, for a certain reason, nagkahiwalay sila ng kanyang family. Do you get the point? Okay. So, meron din pong tinatawag na transnational family. Pag sinabi kong transnational family, is a type of family who lives more than one country or who lives in more than one country. They may spend part of each year from one country to the other. This is caused due to employment or military service of parents. So meaning to say, pag sinabi natin transnational, meron na po silang other citizenship from other countries, or meron na po silang permanent job from other countries. So meaning to say, half of the year, dito sila nagstay sa Philippines, and then the other half of the year, they spent in other countries. That is transnational families. Okay? Or transnational family at the end of the day. So, the last one is, we will discuss about the kinship of politics, political dynasties, and alliances. Ano ito? In the Philippines, political dynasties refer to family members who are involved in politics. Okay? For several generations. Most politicians elected in public offices and government positions are relatives. So pag sinabi kong political dynasties, this is very common po dito sa Philippines. Yung mother, yung father, and then dumating yung panahon na pati yung anak nila naging part na rin ng politiko. So something like that. So ito yung tinatawag nating political dynasties, na kung saan dinidiscourage na po ito dito sa Philippines. Kasi long before, pinapractice po talaga ito. Pasapasahan lang po ng position. Si husband ngayon ang naging mayor. Right after the term, si wife naman ang naging mayor. Right after the term, balik na naman si husband. Hanggang sa dumating, pumasok sa eksena ang kanilang anak. So silang lahat na po ang nag-o-occupy ng ating mga government offices. That is what we call political dynasties. So on the other hand, meron din tayong tinatawag na political alliances. Political alliances or political parties tend to align or agree to cooperate to each other for common political agenda to ensure victory in the elections or guarantee the passage of legislation. Kaya na-observe nyo po sa election, meron po tayong set of groups, okay, naka-line up na po sila, galing sa ganitong posisyon, pinakamataas, for example, the local elections, we have the mayor down to the lowest position. Ganun po, meron na po silang solid na line up. From the very beginning of the campaign, sila na po talaga. Anong purpose ng political alliances in the first place? To align or agree or cooperate or to cooperate to each other for common political agenda. Kung anong goal mo, isa lang yung goal nila kasi nga group sila, as one party sila, okay? And to ensure also victory in the elections because of course, they will be campaigning with each other in that particular sense or to guarantee the passage of legislation. Kasi pag nagpaplano sila na isubmit ang kanilang ganitong batas or ordinance for example, so united po ang kanilang decision. Okay, kasi nagkaroon po or there is political alliances in that particular situation. So that will be all for this morning. I hope you learned something from this video and I hope that you will share this video to your friends and to anybody else that you think nangangailangan ng video na ito. Asahan niyo po that Sir Job TV will continue to discuss more meaningful discussion, especially in the field of social sciences. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye!